We do a lot of jokes about Russians and life coaches and CrossFit. And so we get to go to Ubud, we get to do jokes about Russians and life coaches and Yoga Barn. I love Ubud. I dressed up when we performed there last week. I put on my good Birkenstocks. In Ubud, I used to live there. I love Ubud 10 years ago. And that's why I first started learning Bahasa Indonesia. And you know, 10 years later, I'm so thankful that everyone in Bali speaks English. And 10 years ago is when the Scoopy got first released. And it was this amazing sensation. They were everywhere. And the genius of the Scoopy is it's so easy to drive. Anyone can drive it. Kids can drive it. Kids do drive it. Carelessly, without helmets, at high speeds, 5 at a time while smoking. But we can't fault the kids for their bad decisions. Honda just made it too easy. Can you imagine the bad decisions we would make if all we had to do to get laid was open an app and swipe and say, hey, with 4 Ys? Right, Tinder. Hey, with 4 Ys was my generation's ASL. Now, I know I'm dating profiles now. ASL now means, ass-sucking lover, but back in my day, it was age, sex, location. And every chat room conversation. And chat rooms were amazing. You had people from all over the world, strangers from all over the world. Dudes chatting with dudes, and kids chatting with kids, and dudes chatting with kids. And it all began with ASL. And in those chat rooms, everyone always had a super hot 18-year-old virgin college girl that I knew was probably a dude. But I was desperate enough just to see how far I can take it. And like in the moment, I probably knew it wasn't real. But it was never real enough that I would tell my buddy that I met 18 female Latvia. Latvia, Captain Latvia! Renard's wants to change his nickname from Captain Latvia. I don't understand it. Hey, don't encroach on my turf. And now with social media so advanced, I don't trust any of it. The only social media I trust is OnlyFans. OnlyFans is honest. High definition does not lie. And besides, the woman that I'm sending money to, she's saving that money for when we're together in real life. My ex is on OnlyFans, and that's kind of weird. And she doesn't really need the money. She's got a good job. She works in a bank in the credit card department. So she's screwing people out of money morning, noon, and night. And my ex, she's got really big boobs. Like way too big for her small frame. And I can never tell if they were real or if they were fake. And so I stalked old photos. I went through her old Facebook photos. I stared at her mom's chest. 52, female, Georgia. And you can't ask. Of course she's going to say no. And then what do you say? Really? Are you sure? Can I get the number of your doctor for a friend? 24, female, Umalas. Before I came to Bali, I'd spent some time with this beautiful woman named Alex on a small boat off the coast of Flores. And it was beautiful, and we fell in love. We fell in love like an Indonesian changes a light bulb. Not right away, but eventually. And we fell in love because the place was just so transcendent. It was romantic. And there we were, all alone on a private island with a pink sand beach. And you know, sometimes you have sex, but sometimes you make love, right? That extra 5 minutes of foreplay. And I was getting ready to make love to my woman, and she was getting ready to make love to me. And you know who else was ready? The captain. I just spent 30 minutes telling her that the captain won't watch, that he's Muslim, that all day long he watches fish having sex. And there he was, as we started making out in the sand. I see him over on behind the sand dune. And I'm balancing with one arm while I'm trying to wave him away. But I didn't know the way that Bulays wave people away is the way Indonesians call people closer. So he's coming closer. And I got her on one arm, and with my other arm trying to do anything to get him away. I'm making an X sign, I'm making a choking sign, I'm telling him to go fish. And nothing's working, and he's getting closer and he's closer. And I don't know why, but for some reason I made the money sign. And that worked, because that sent him back to the boat to get my wallet. And I must have made such a loud sigh of relief, because it caught her attention. And then she says, "You're paying him to watch?" Hey! 28, female, Moscow. That's when dating was easy. Now, as soon as I get a girl's phone number, I put it into Only Contacts. Now, I'm not going to ask if anyone uses Only Contacts because no one admits it, but it's the best. It's the best app. You type in someone's phone number, get contact. Right, you're like, yeah, of course. Thanks for correcting me. In Get Contact, you type in someone's phone number, and it shows you how that phone number is saved in everybody else's phone. And it's totally creepy and totally capo, but it's totally effective. Like if you meet a woman named Bunga, and then you type her phone number in, and in most people's phone she's saved as Ani, she might be a hooker. If you meet a girl named Putri, and in most people's phone she's saved as Steve, she might be a guy. And if you meet someone named Sandy, and they're saved in most people's phone as Benchong, well, that's why I hit click to add contact. You can probably see why I didn't stick around Ubud too long. You know, I'm into 37, non-binary, Denpasar, 24, female Umalas. And as much as I loved Ubud, like Ubud just never really loved me back. Honestly, it was kind of like my cat. 6, feline, Bali. All right, terima kasih banyak.